Alright. Oh dear Jesus H. Christ, the PS2 sound. Alright, so we're gonna watch the Age of Empire, or Age of Mythology Remaster cutscene. Opening cutscene. And then we'll get into the game review of said game. I gotta say, probably one of my favorite games to have ever been developed. Oh. So as always for the game reviews, we have our metrics here. Fun, overall mechanics, visuals, sound, stability, and all together. I can already tell you this one's gonna rank high. I can tell you that right the fuck now. You're good on past the 30-second mark. I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I can tell you guys right now that this is gonna rank pretty high up there. It's probably gonna be one of the few 10s that I'll give all across the board. They can't see what you're saying. It's fine. The YouTube crowd can't see it. I read it. That's fine. I don't have to repeat it. Hooray! I also turned down the music a little bit just because I don't want to. I'll turn it down before we play, but the music's probably heavily copyrighted. Toxitize. Brutal. Brutal. Chronos. So that's... Okay, it's not done yet, but that's 90% of the cutscene. It's fantastic. And that's done by Upscale, by the way, guys. If you want to check him out, you guys can. Not display capture, game capture. Age of Mythology. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and get into the game. So I feel like we're gonna play some the campaign. No, actually, you know what? We won't play the campaign. Play single player, just for the game review, and then afterwards we'll play. It's not a skit. I don't remember what it's actually called, but I know it's not a skit. Titans. Yeah, we could do Titans. I don't care. We're gonna go easy just because I'm showcasing the game. Well, in the campaign, you play as an Atlantean. The Atlantean Arcanos. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. So as far as, okay, the first metric, which is fun, this, I have spent hundreds of hours when I had the disc, right? Spent hundreds of hours playing this game. I dare say almost thousands of hours. I dare say. It is not a skirt. What, Ethan? What is the Greek skirt-like thing called? Not a toga. For when they go into battle. You know what I'm talking about? I think it starts with a cuirass, but I think the actual like armor down there is called something else. No, the cuirass refers to chest armor. I'm going to.
The chest plate and the leather at the bottom is all one piece.
What's it called? No, it's called, oh, how do you pronounce that word?
Keep reading.
Paste and search. How do you pronounce that? How do you, okay, how do you pronounce it? Pronunciation. Just give me the fucking thing. Terge? That's definitely not right. I don't care what the, that's, no, that's not how you pronounce it. Just saying. The little metal skirt thing is not called a cuirass. That refers to a chest plate.
No, it's the whole piece. It's all one piece.
No, it is not. I know how to pronounce skirt. I'm stupid. I'm not, or I'm dumb, not stupid. So, I mean, and you can go with a variety of different, like, main gods. So for the Greeks, I normally go Greek. You have Poseidon, Zeus, Hades, the big three. And then you have a bunch of minor gods you can go with, which is really fun. Now, for number one, we get powers up here. So you get 4 powers, you can only use them once, unless you're playing the Atlanteans. And then, you can use them like 3 times, I think. But I'm not a huge fan of playing as the Atlanteans, so that's just me. Get to chopping. I normally like playing deathmatch just because it's kind of fun. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and kill that thing real quick. Here. Get the piggy. Okay, I guess the piggy isn't needed to be harvested. All right. It's an old school RTS where you're basically building up, and that's that. It's all you do the entire time, and it's super fun. It's super fun. We keep coming back to these older games because they're better. If I'm being honest, they're just way better than the new games. I don't remember if you could rotate buildings in the disc version of the game. I think you could, but I never tried. So, I mean, that's just me. Only a civilization as advanced as ours deserves to survive. You're still using bronze, you dumb bitch. Nice try, home biscuit. So the Atlantean faction works a little bit. It's not like the vanilla factions. And I say that because they were added in it was before DLCs came out. Or DLCs was like a huge thing. Like you had to pay for it and stuff like that. You had to pay like $60. Now you can pay like $10 and you got an add-on to the game, which gave you new civilizations to do that. You have the Atlanteans, which had Kronos, Oranos, and Gaia. Those were the 3 new factions that you could play as, because you had the Greek, the Norse, and the Egyptian. Those were the 3 that you could play in the base game. What do you do? Okay, that's actually really good. Definitely gonna keep that in mind. So me being me, I like doing this stuff. I take my time, and I always like doing the island starts because I kind of like I like being able to have that just barrier real quick, because I do like to build up and just lay waste. That's what I like to do. Like to make my houses all pretty and whatnot. Ooh. So if when I'm playing the island maps, I like to go Poseidon, because Poseidon is the god of the sea. Duh. You kind of have to do that, you know. It's just how it goes. but it's not like each faction is actually fairly balanced. And faction, I mean, like major god of the Greek civilization. They have their strengths and weaknesses, but there's not one clear cut, just way better alternative. Like you can't just go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go Zeus because he's just that much better. That's not necessarily how it works. And you get especially with the island maps, I like doing Poseidon because I get a little free scout. I can just scout around the thing. I like doing that. Tower, I used to make like a little. You can just sit there and click on that and make a little bit of music or something. I don't remember when this game came out, but I was probably still in elementary school when it did come out. So it's a fairly old game, and for it to on the fun scale, I give it a 10 out of 10. On if I'm being 100% honest, it is just fun as hell to play. Oh, it's fantastic. The campaign is not like 3 or 4 hours. You go through the Greeks version, then you go through the Egyptian, then the Norse, then the Atlantean, and then I didn't know about this, but they have a Chinese pantheon that you can do. I don't know much about Chinese mythology, so I don't particularly care. I do know a fair bit of Greek, I know a little bit of Egyptian, a fair bit of Greek, and not a lot of Norse mythology. But it's still very fun to play. You know, we'll go cow. Why not? So once you get enough resources, you can click a button right here that'll let you age up, and you get better, you get new units, better technology, and stuff like that. So if you really want to get a quick victory, you kind of have to tech early. One thing that kind of kills me is you have games nowadays that are like Warzone, like it's all just fast paced, just da 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 da. Yeah, for the first 10 minutes of this, we're gonna be doing nothing but building up. There's nothing that, I mean, you can rush, sure, but you got units that are just squishy and probably gonna die. So it's better to wait. Warzone is just all action, no substance. This is all substance, a fair bit of action. And they have different modes. This is Supremacy. They have Deathmatch, which you get like 1,000,000 resources, and you can do it that way. You know, it's. I always like to have one builder. Okay, let's get that. 1 or 2 normal, but yeah, it just depends. Yeah, I was a youngin' when this came out. Four. I mean, kind of. For sure, the Greek and the Roman pantheon were very similar. As a matter of fact, Zeus is Jupiter. I mean, it's just, you know, carbon copy, basically. The other ones, not so much, really. They were just tied to each culture. So, I mean, they had different gods for different things that they believed in. It was just how it went, you know? So, and you have to build specific buildings. Like if I want to tech up or age up, I have to build an armory, which we'll do because we have the wood. However, I want more soldiers, so we're gonna do that. This is how it's gonna go. So to moving right along with overall mechanics. It's your basic, just fun RTS. I mean, that's all it is. You build stuff, you go and win the battle, and it's great. I mean, you can't be beat. You know, it's very much like the Lord of the Rings game that I did a while back that you guys really enjoyed. The Lord of the Rings game review. Then that would mean my religion, it means nothing. I don't like that though. But hey, so there are some people out there who still believe in the Greek pantheon. Go for it. That's not my cup of tea, but go for it. You know? If that makes you happy. If that makes you happy, then go for it. We are not going to get into a theological discussion on YouTube. It's not a great idea. Okay, so overall mechanics, so it's basically, you pick a building, or you pick a unit, you have your shortcuts, which is E. You know, I can hit E all day long, if I have the resources. I think it would invalidate it. But that's just me. But like I said, we're not getting into a theological debate. It's just not good. That's something I want to do. I'm not here to judge anybody. No one's here to judge me. Can y'all hurry up and chop the wood, please? Hi, Pegasus. Y'all better leave me alone. Oh yeah, they added healers, which is... It's interesting that they added healers. They added healers. Yeah, it's interesting that they did that. I'm not saying I hate the fact that they added healers, but it's definitely something to... It's interesting. What I usually do is I spend a lot more time in the second age building my force and then just upgrading them as the ages go. So we're gonna do more of a cavalry start. Something I never really did. So we're gonna enjoy that. Farm faster, people. That's why I normally have 3 fishing boats out there. Yeah, can't do that. If anyone here speaks Greek, you guys can translate that for me. Make them listen to the Age of Mythology and have them translate it. So yeah, we're doing a generic 1v1. We probably won't finish this just because we're just doing a game review, not a full in-depth review of said game. I can do like an each faction slash major god review. I can do that if you guys so choose. But let's see why you would want to. No Greek. I think they're speaking Greek. I don't know. I don't speak Greek. Did not splurge and get some people who spoke some Greek. That'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be funny as hell. Blooding think. So yeah, that's do that. So you get your mythological units from the temple, which is really cool. Oh, yeah. In essence, so I mean, in each minor god, if we chose Hermes, so we get centaurs. If we chose Ares, we would have gotten Cyclopses, which kind of doesn't make sense, because if I remember right, Cyclopses are children of Poseidon.
Yep, even man being full. It's symbols.
Yeah. If anything, like my brother said, you should have gotten the boar, the Hermantian boar, because I mean his symbol is it's a boar, so would have made sense. But hey, this was made in like what, 2004-ish? Let's go. Let's see, when was it made? 2002. This game was made in 2002. So, you know, I'm not hating. Who? Yeah, dog's probably losing it. So, we need more wood, we need a hell of a lot more food. We don't need as much gold, which is funny to me. Fuck you, bitch. Being nasty like that. One of the things I do like that they did is the fishing is an infinite resource. You don't have to sit there and go find new places to harvest fish, because it's there. You know, they fish. You know, it's not that bad. So I'm betting he's gonna be over here. So the music has always been a staple of Age of Empires and the Age of Mythology franchise, which Age of Mythology is kind of a spin-off of Age of Empires. Not really kind of, it is a spin-off of Age of Empires. So there is that, yeah. Just build some towers, because I don't trust these guys. These guys are probably gonna attack any minute. I just need a hell of a lot more food. I need you to chop down these trees around here so I can build a farm right there. Okay? Okay, Pookie. Glad we had this talk. Léger. Alright, so visuals is the next category. I mean, come on, look at that. For 2002 graphics, and it's been updated maybe once or twice. Look at that. That is some unit detail. No, it was... The Cyclopses were children of Poseidon, if I remember right. But I may be wrong. I think that's the thing. I think. So on I didn't even give the overall mechanics a grade. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, is it old and clunky? No, not really. I mean, it's very seamless. You know, there's not much screen tearing. There's really nothing there that would suggest it's as old as it is. And that may be because they patched some things over the years, and that's fine. Yeah, it's one. If I remember right, it's still a huge game. Like, a lot of people still play it, and I like that. You know, that makes me happy because I love this game. Ooh, Nemean Lion. We'll go with Calvary again. Dionysus. God of wine. Yes, Poseidon was a god, is a god, is, whatever. In the Greek mythology, Poseidon is a god. Yes, you are correct. You have me there. Blotting think. So we're just kind of building our defenses a little bit, you know? Just gotta make it nice and pretty. Defense part. Aha, I have found you. So you have a manticore. The Minosaur. Nice. You're gonna be fun. And watch when we age up. It's gonna look so pretty. It's gonna look so much better. Look at that. Hydra too. And then okay, so here's something cool. So if you right click on any of the units, right, it gives you this like in-game help, and it'll list out all this stuff right here. It'll list it out. It'll give you like the backstory of the unit, or not the unit. God, what is wrong with me? Thracian horses, improving cavalry hit points. That's kind of cool. Bum, 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 bum. So I do need a hero. We'll go with Theseus. Think. Let's build another neighborhood. I turned the music down for you guys because I mean it is probably going to be not necessarily copyrighted, but at the same time I don't necessarily want to risk it because this game is fantastic and I don't necessarily want to make it. You can die. Spiritual. Relic. Okay. Prostagma. So you get the bronze. So I mean, up here you get ceasefire. You got that from Hermes. You know, target anywhere on the map, prevent every player from fighting and building towers or fortresses for a short period of time. And then you get bronze. Turn the skin of your allied, your allied units to bronze, reducing their vulnerability during combat. So that's. So I mean, there's. Every little choice you have kind of gives you something else. Like it gives you, and you can also read it in there, you know, Dionysus improved your cavalry. Okay, that's great. I need that. Let's go with other cavalry. Building another house, don't worry. This is where you kind of see my OCD kind of take place. So I kind of have to have my houses perfect. Build, you bastard. And there is a house limit. I think you can do 10 houses. Okay, so you got 10 houses. And naval units do. Oh heck yeah! Let's go ahead and get some scallias, cilias, however you say it though. You know what I mean. Esto. Volume. Get your hat. All that done. Prostagma. You don't necessarily need, so you can die. We're just gonna have Orthos. Okay. You're fine. So you take up 5. Well, that sucks. Alright, to advance to the next age, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and put you right here. Hello there. I think these are like the water version of hydras as well. So, that. But I mean, for visuals, I'm gonna go ahead and give it. I'm gonna give it a 10. Just because I grew up playing this game, I love it. This is one of those games that I play on my own. I don't really ever stream it for you guys because I really, really do enjoy playing this game. So I mean, it's definitely not. Take 2, you take 4. We'll go with you. Theseus. Odysseus. A lot of yeses. I mean, you can probably get it for like $30 on the on Steam. And honestly, it's worth it if I'm being 110% honest. I would do a faction. I'll do a if you guys really want, and if you guys like this YouTube video, give it a like for it, and we'll do a faction review for each major god. We'll start with the Greek, and we'll go Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, or Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and then we'll go Egyptian, which is Isis, Ra, and Set. And the Norse, which would be Odin, Thor, and Loki. The Atlanteans, obviously. Heracles. Okay, so I had to look something up, right? So you know the Disney movie Hercules, right? All right, so bear with me here. The Roman, they use the Roman spelling and pronunciation of Hercules, which is technically Heracles. I looked this shit up, man. I didn't believe it myself, but I was like, damn. That's interesting. Loading think. The reason I built this all the way back here is so when I do train a donkey caravan, it'll go to this town and it'll bring back, and the amount of however long the distance is, you get better gold for it. So this I want to go ahead and say this is probably going to be a longer game review for you guys. It's probably going to be maybe an hour or so because I mean there's just so much to go through. Sounds, I don't know how well you guys can tell, but the sound design of this game is fan-fucking-tastic. So good. It cannot be beat. The music alone, the voices have still they've done very well over the years. It sounds fantastic. Right, okay. Okay. Three. Oops, I meant that to have D2. Okay, whatever. I'm just saying, man, I love the Greek mythology. I love all that. I cannot be beat. So we could either went Artemis or Hephaestus, and I chose Hephaestus because you get a plenty. So it just gives you like a nice passive income of resources, which is nice. Or I could have done Earthquake and been more, you know, aggressive, but so aggressive, you know? You can build these fortresses, which are fantastic. Scout away. Actually, I need you guys here. I'm gonna use leave my base not necessarily unguarded because we do have the cavalry here, but at the same time I don't want to have them just like running amok, you know. Costs no food, trains them faster, and improves their line of sight. Congratulations. I also would definitely want to hear y'all's thoughts about this game in the comment section. And if you guys want, you can follow the link down in the description to why did you wait? I mean, nothing's a waste. Did you really want to buy the thing that you bought? And if so, then it's not a waste. Colossus, sorry. Gonna make those cheaper than dirt. Hitori. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Hitori. I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, we got a plenty. Look at that. Food, wood, and gold to the player who controls it. Oh yeah, she's defended. She's well defended. Oh yeah, she's well defended. I need 2 transport ships. Didn't think about that. That is not a waste. Cannot be a waste if really enjoy it. Time to go do some damage, boys. Get some champion cavalry up in here. Oh yeah. Oh, so she has Earthquake. Or he has Earthquake, whatever. Interesting. You gotta kind of read what they're good at. So, I just called them Hippicons, or Hippicons, I think. Padromos. So these guys are good against other cavalry. They're anti-cavalry. These guys are anti-archer. These guys are anti-building. Each faction gets a special unit, if you will. Okay. What the fuck? Just I'll wait to buy you guys. Delete. Let's go cause some chaos, huh? Oh, I don't have any doubt that Atlantis is a real place. I don't doubt it. Just like I don't doubt giants are real. Or were real. I don't know if necessarily are is a good way of looking at it, but whatever. Bye-bye. Let's kind of land on this side of the island. That way, we don't have to worry about anything. Alright, so we got stability. Okay, I'll be honest, guys. Stability, I've never had an issue with this game, even when I own it on disc. When I owned it on the disc, I didn't have any problems with it. I don't even have problems with it now. And this game was made in 2002. played Rome Total War, and it crashed on me the other night. So I mean, you know, it's definitely, it's one of those games that was made to last. Kalos. I used the bronze build thing. Another cool thing about Poseidon is when our buildings are destroyed, we get like militia that'll help defend the town. So we got that. That's kind of cool. Oh, bro, they never upgraded their stuff. Bruh. They're committing war crimes or killing settlers. He's just sitting there not doing anything. This is why I picked the easy AI, right? So I can do this and not have to worry about it. Charge! Take it out! I don't know necessarily if Cyclopses are. I haven't like looked into it really, so I can't tell you for sure. Cease the expansion. Who are you talking to, homeboy? Oh yeah, get your army in here, bro. What time? Oh, you have Chiron, whatever you want to call him. We're losing a hell of a lot of anti-cavalry. Ow. Who did we lose? Oh, we didn't lose anybody. Yeah, Minotaurs are everywhere. 15. Don't Pegasi. Pegasus. Pegasi, whatever you want to call him. I mean, go for it. If you really want to, go for it. I can't disprove this. What? Who gave you Medusa? Who said you could do that? I sure didn't. Let's kill Ajax. Étimos. Who can we get? So we get him, and we'll just send all these heroes back into the fray. Lady, you're done. Oh yeah, you got Perseus. Okay. Send you guys all back into the fray, you know. Let's keep up the pressure here. Oh, you guys got a transport. How cute. You're gonna die. So, like I said, stability is definitely going to be a 10. There's just, I mean, I have never had a problem with this game crashing. Ever. And I have played this for years. Literal years I have played this game. And I've never had it crash on me one time. God improve versus myth units. I kind of like that. Prostagma. I would go more maybe with Rome. I have always had a fascination with ancient Roman. I love their armor. Okay, little nerd moment. So Skyrim's Imperial Legion is based off the Roman Legion. So I downloaded a mod that gave him Roman legionary armor. Because I'm just that much of a nerd. So I need 5 more spots. I got spots. It was, but Rome, by far and large, in my opinion, is one of the best ancient civilizations. It was very ahead of its time, and it was like the place to be. Can I get another Colossus, please? Yes. Got a silver Colossus. So I saw 2 more after this. No, they were fairly, I mean, yeah, they were brutal in war, but that was, I mean, fairly standard across the board. So, like I said, stability's got to be a 10. And then, I'm pretty sure y'all know the overall score I'm going to give it. Go ahead, tell me, chat, and tell me in the comment section. What do you think I'm going to give this as far as a total score? I didn't realize you could do command groups and stuff. That was cool. Pop y'all out. Prostagma. And we go for the killing blow. So, overall, I have nothing but good things to say about this game. I love it. It is probably one of the most fun games I have ever played in my entire life. I would have to say it is definitely one of those games that is up there that I will probably always play all the time. So this is also one of the cool things about Hades' faction. You can get shades. Like every time your unit dies, you get shades, which is cool because, you know, it replaces your dead fighters, you know? That's kind of cool. Oh, you wasted that, pal. Ajax is still gonna die. Why is Ajax not dying? Kill Ajax. Thanks, pal. I mean, go for it. They are definitely an interesting place. I don't know much about ancient Samaria, actually. I hate to say it. I don't necessarily know all that much about it. Y'all are just clapping cheeks right here. Actually, let's kill this person. I don't want to make them. They don't want to build anything. Oh. Yep, victory is mine. Alright, so we win. So my overall score, you're absolutely right, is a 10 out of 10. I would dare say an 11 out of 10. I mean, you can even edit your own scenarios. Y'all remember when that shit used to happen? Like, you used to be able to do that in games. You can't do that now, but yeah, I mean, you can. And let's be real here. Let's go. Okay, so here's all the things you can do. You have Hades, Poseidon, Zeus, Ra, Isis, Set, Kronos, Uranus, Gaia. I can't pronounce these. I apologize. But, you know, I mean, you've got so many just cool things you can do with it. I know one of the things that you can do with the Atlanteans is you can make all your units like heroes if you have enough thing. So Titans, you can go no Titans. You can have a day or night cycle. You can do that. Then you can have Conquest. Conquest is defeating all enemies. Deathmatch starts with high resources. Lightning, it plays at a high speed. And Supremacy is just your basic game. So I want to hear y'all's comments, and I want to hear what you guys think about this game in the comment section below. If you guys really enjoy it, leave a like rating, and you can subscribe. That'll help the channel grow and everything. And then tell me what faction, if you guys want to see a faction review, go first. I'm thinking about doing the Greeks. But until then, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.